Good morning, everyone, and we are now on our 23rd lesson. And the team is very thankful for those who constantly followed and liked our post on Facebook and also shared the page and YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and I encourage everyone to participate the Friday quizzes so that you can test whether you learned and remember something out of the lesson. Thank you so much. Now today's lesson would be to answer this question: are churches taxed? So in order to answer this, we have to know the principles or laws involved. And for the laws, these three laws as reflected in or as shown in the slide, these are the basic and fundamental ones, especially the 1987 Constitution. And as we go through these laws, we will be knowing the specifics, the specific provisions applicable to church taxation. And by the way, before I begin on the specifics, the next part of the lesson would be case laws, or the decisions or cases decided by the Supreme Court which pertain to church taxation. So under Article 2, Section 6 of the 1987 Constitution, it is clearly provided there that the separation of the church and state shall be inviolable. So, in relation or incidental to this is that there should be no mixing of public expenditures to religious activities, and one of that would be a source of the public expenditure or public funds would be the taxes. And in a while we will be identifying what type of taxes. Under also Article 7, Section 28(3) of the 1987 Constitution, it specifically provides there that religious or churches or charitable institutions also are exempt from taxation if the buildings or lands, buildings, and improvements actually directly and exclusively used for religious or charitable or educational purposes. So we have to remember actually, directly, and exclusively, and the specific uses also. And also the National Internal Revenue Code, which exempts churches from taxation on corporation, because under the corporation code, churches are registered as corporations or associations. So non-stock corporation or association organized and operated exclusively for religious purposes shall be exempt from execution, or from taxation on corporations if no part of its net asset or income shall belong to or inures to the benefit of any member or organizer or officer or any specific person. So it should go to the corporation per se or itself, and not to any member or organizer or officer or any third person. So also the Local Government Code of 1991, it says that churches are exempt from real property taxes if the lands, buildings, and improvements are first, actually, directly, and exclusively used for religious or charitable and or educational purposes. So you have to take note of these three laws. Now, since, as you notice, that the 1987 provision does not provide what type of tax or taxes the churches are exempt, we can surmise that the taxes involved here would be income taxes, especially as regards to the new National Internal Revenue Code in relation to Corporation Code, and real property tax in relation to the Local Government Code of 1991. I hope that in this very short part of the lesson you were able to learn something and you remember and relate it to our next part of the lesson, which will be released on Thursday. I see you this Thursday. Thank you so much. Have a happy week ahead, and constantly share our Facebook page and channel. Thank you.